It's Phoenix again, and I was hoping to read another poem from my soon-to-be released book, Characters. Um, it's a poetry book. This poem is called Traffic Accident. I don't really have a whole lot to say about the poem, except for a couple things. One of which is the fact that I feel like this is an ultra character poem, so to speak, because it definitely captures my intense themes in characters that I was hoping to portray. There's a certain level of drama and intensity in this poem, and feeling and emotion, which is something that I was really hoping to capture. And that's why I call it an ultra character poem. Also, the theme in this poem I can certainly relate to. The theme is child abuse, but my hope by writing this poem is that as the world progresses, violence towards innocent people can occur less and less. That's certainly one of my hopes. So anyway, unfortunately I can relate to the theme in this poem, which is why I wrote it. But anyway, I hope that you can take something away from it. So, traffic accident. Chris's father hit him, but none of his friends knew about this for certain. The bruise is hidden by Chris's fear and excessive clothing, a pathetic attempt at making everything seem like all was ideal for him. But he spent every second he could trafficking hope from any source, hope of which always amounted to nothing. And being distracted by this was a problem, as people who cared tried to approach him about it. But he swore at them, saying his life was sterile, full of butterflies and flowers. Then he shouldered past them. But he was on fire inside, and he tried to use his tears to douse this quenching for someone who cared about him, could send cool wind to cool the constant wounds, which was always helpful, wishing for something that would never come. Something that reminded Chris it couldn't exist, when each instance of abuse left its scar, every curse word and punch as powerful as a speeding car to the chest. And he could do nothing but continue to leave broken glass behind every step he took. Sometimes a red tooth was left behind as well, but since he never smiled, he didn't have to worry about the threat of receiving injury if he didn't keep his toothless mouth shut. But Chris's father lied, and Chris never knew. Since many sad stories have a happy ending, the results seem fitting. Chris died in a car crash a week before graduating high school. The vehicle that slowly crushed him to his death was nothing compared to the abuse that had forever impelled him. The worst part was that this was what drove Chris's father to his own demise. Anyway, as I said, it's a poem that I consider to be an ultra character poem. And like I said, I hope that you were able to take away something from it. And look out for my book, soon to be released. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm hoping to release it in January 2015. So anyway, thank you.